did this film come to you?
Basically, my school got the audition. Basically.
No kidding.
Yeah, which is really surprising. It's a really strange way to get into it. You know, we like have an agent and stuff like that, but I didn't. So, and it was done in my school gym.
And what was the audition like?
Well, it was exactly like a drama lesson, really. It didn't really feel as though they were auditioning us. I think there were about 16 of us all together, so it kind of wasn't focused on me or anyone else.
Yeah. Had you been a fan of Harry Potter books before they came?
Yeah, I was in the middle of the third one when I started even like auditioning, so I was a major Harry Potter fan.
And did you feel that you sounded like the character, that you embodied the character? Did you picture yourself as the character when you were reading the book?
Now that I've made the film, when I read the book, I see myself as Hermione, but before it wasn't even in my wildest dreams.
So what happened when you learned you got the part? That must have been the thrill of your life, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it was, I couldn't believe it.
And what did the other kids say at school? Why you? Why you, Emma Watson?
Because I'm worth it.
So,
I guess she told you.
yeah, this is a major movie, your first time on a movie set. I mean, what was it like? Did you have fun making the film, or was it a lot of work?
It's not as glamorous as everyone sees it, I'll tell you that much.
Yes, absolutely.
It's really different. There's so many people involved. It's just, and everything's so big. And
did you remember all your lines, or did you muff them once in a while?
everyone muffs them once in a while.
Yeah.
But I mean, they did it in such small chunks that you didn't really have to remember that much. It was just...
She does an amazing job in this film.
Yeah.
My son has quite a crush.
Oh, really?
Yes, his first crush.
You'd love him. He's 3 years old.
That's cute.
Can't beat a good younger man, you know. Let's take a break. We'll come back. We'll show you a clip and we'll talk some more with him.
Still ahead on live.
Emma Watson, you see in the new Harry Potter movie, which is a tremendous sensation, going to make a big impact on your life. You want to continue your acting career, of course, right? Sure.
How will this change you? Do you think that you'll, you know, will you leave school? Will you, you know, what's your big plan for yourself at 11?
I think I want to carry on in school. I'm definitely not going to drop out.
Good.
I'm going to go to college.
Good. And you're going to become a lawyer?
No.
No, I'm kidding.
You know, shoving around paper on a desk isn't really my thing.
No.
She's my kind of girl.
Yeah. Well, go to school and get that college education and see what happens.
Exactly.
Sure. Absolutely. You know, I love the way you speak. Whenever we have a guest from England on the show, I get very excited. And all of a sudden, my own British accent seeps out. Hello, Emma. How are you? Don't I sound like Cary Grant?
No.
Have been supplied by AOL users. We had 2,500, but I've whittled it down to a short list.
Wow.
So if you're sitting comfortably...
I am, yes.
Okay. William Perrins from Bridgewater asks, if you could borrow Harry's invisibility cloak for 1 hour, where would you go and why?
Gosh, that's so hard. I could borrow his invisibility cloak for an hour. I guess you just want to be like a fly on the wall, somewhere really interesting, like go to the Houses of Parliament or like go and watch the Queen or something. I don't know.
Just sitting on the Queen.
Yeah, just like.
Just find out what she gets up to.
Yeah, just kind of.
That could be
it's
quite
awful,
fun.
but people
Maybe
watch.
her and
I
Prince
guess.
Philip.
Yeah, see what's really. Yeah, definitely. See
Good
what that's
answer.
like. I'd probably do something like that. Yeah.
Interesting, interesting.
Just 'cause I'm nosy. Really nosy.
Ashley Streeter from Tunbridge asks, what are you asking Santa Claus for this Christmas?
I've asked for some perfume. I've asked for.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So it brings me on to something else.
Oh, good. I've asked for some new pajamas. Gosh, what else? Some quite boring things, to be honest. Nothing really that interesting.
But essential for the cold winter.
Yes, exactly. Jewellery, I think it's the other one. You know,
Some nice
can't
jewellery.
really go wrong.
Speaking of the perfume,
Yes.
Mummy Begum from London asks, if you had the chance to launch your own perfume, What would you call it, and what ingredients might you use?
Okay, I never would, but if I was going to
Fact.
do that horrendous thing, then I would, gosh, I really love the smell of jasmine. I really like roses. I quite like sort of quite sweet, quite fruity, quite kind of like, I don't like perfumes to be too heavy. Like
Summer perfume.
Yeah, quite light and summery. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And what would I call it? Oh, like nothing to do with me. I'd call
Ode to Emma.
Yeah. Oh God, that's awful. But yes, quite.
But that might be what it was called.
Yes. Yeah, I quite like that.
Moving on
roses and
swiftly
perfume.
from that.
Anyway, from the perfume question. But
Where is the one place that you would like to go to, Emma Watson, that you've never been to?
Istanbul
Really?
in Turkey.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'd really, really like to go.
Could you sort that out?
Yes, when I have time off after November.
What about this afternoon? Just scrap all these interviews.
Yeah.
Can she have lunch in Istanbul this afternoon?
Is that okay?
Yeah, they're all saying
I'm
that's-
getting thumbs
that's
up.
Absolutely fine.
No.
Yeah.
Is this your book? Do you want me to sign something? Yeah? You look so beautiful. I get this way, Melissa?
Oh, Emma, thank you. That's so sweet.
Of course. Do you want to put your name on it? What's your name?
You want to tell her thank you?
L-Y-L-A. L-Y-L-A. I got it. I'm all over it. Her favorite thing is to read. She loves it. Oh. Well, I really hope you enjoy the movie.
What are we doing now, Emma?
we are hiding books in the subway.
What book is it?
Maya Angelou, me, Mum, and me. It's one of my favourite books of all time.
And so we're in the New York City subway, and we're leaving books behind.
And the idea is just to kind of like make people love reading again and to spread the love, like random acts of kindness, I guess.
The good news is if, like me, you always forget a book to read.
Then you can find something.
So if someone's on the New York City subway and finds a copy of Maya Angelou's book,
Yeah, so read it, please, and then bring it back and leave it for someone else to find, and you pass on the good deed, you pass on the love.
so there's a new library happening under the streets of New York and the streets of
Yes,
London.
That's essentially what it is. It becomes like a public library.